Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and another edition of Everything We Know About. Today we're diving deep into the epic world of Dragon Age and the long-awaited Dragon Age the Veilguard. Everything we know, the mysteries yet to unfold, and the journey through the storied land of Thedas awaits us. Here we go. First off, let's take a journey back in time. Dragon Age started back in 2009 with Dragon Age Origins, immersing players in the dark fantasy realm of Thedas. From the Grey Wardens battling the Blight, to the struggles of the Mages and Templars, the narrative depth is something that fans cherish. Each new installment has built on the rich lore and complex characters, making it a favourite among RPG enthusiasts. Now let's shift our focus to the Veilguard. Announced with a teaser at the Xbox showcase earlier this year, fans have been eagerly waiting for details. The title itself hints at one of the series' most mysterious themes, the Veil, the barrier between the physical world and the Fade, a realm of dreams and spirits. Happily, there's plenty to look forward to in the up-and-coming RPG, with a wealth of recent interviews and reveals detailing what's in store. Following the reveal of the release date trailer, Dragon Age the Veilguard is officially coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on October 31st, 2024. After a lot of speculation about who we might be in the up-and-coming adventure, Bioware officially unveiled the protagonist of Dragon Age the Veilguard. We'll be stepping back into Thedas as Rook, the fully customizable main character of the RPG who'll be battling on the front lines to put a stop to Solus. Alongside choosing their class and faction, we'll be able to make use of what is the most extensive character creator we've ever seen in a Bioware RPG so far, to adjust and tweak every aspect of their look, from their build, tattoos, hairstyles, and much more. Just like past Dragon Age games, we'll get to choose from 3 different classes for our playable character. Each class will also have particular specializations we can develop and a certain class-specific weapon. Each one offers up a different playstyle. There's the Warrior, control the flow of battle with the option to wield a sword and shield or land heavier blows with a two-handed weapon. The Rogue, all about quick movement on the battlefield with either bows or dual swords for precise strikes. The Mage, wield different elemental spells, ice, fire or lightning to shower your foes with magic damage you can cast from afar or get up close. Veilguard's combat is more action-orientated than previous games, with John Epler describing it as a system that iterates on what came before. It's essentially a culmination of the previous game's combat systems, but takes more of an action focus, with each class having specializations that you can activate as you fight on the battlefield, with a skill tree to tailor to your character. And just like previous Dragon Age entries, you'll be able to make choices and select dialogue that will feed into how your scenes play out, with the dialogue wheel looking similar to those found in Dragon Age 2. This time around, we'll be able to select from one of the 7 factions when we create our character. To really feed into the roleplay aspect, these factions will determine what unique dialogue we'll have, give our character a background, and change up the way that people of Thedas react and respond to us throughout our adventures. Dragon Age the Veilguard will introduce a whole host of new companions who will be at the heart of the experience. Each party member who joins our adventure will have their own motivations and skills, and we'll be able to form friendships and even fall in love with them along the way. Here's a quick breakdown of some of the characters. There's Lace Harding, a dwarven scout who's making a welcome comeback from Dragon Age Inquisition and the prequel comic. Harding is known for her big heart, sunny outlook, and prowess with the bow. Next up we have Darwin, a Grey Warden with a young Griffin sidekick. Darwin is said to be bold and charming and has made a name for himself as a talented monster hunter. Next, we have Bellara, a veil jumper who has an obsession with uncovering secrets. She is described as being creative, romantic, and focused. Then we have Tash, a dragon hunter affiliated with the Lords of Fortune. Tash is happy to take risks and seeks out adventure. Next up, we have Lucanus, an expert assassin with ties to the Aniphan Crows who is poised and pragmatic, but is said to lack social skills. Emmerich, a scholar and necromancer who's part of the Navarra's Morn Watch. Emmerich has a skeletal assistant known as Manfred. Finally, we have Neve, a member of the Shadow Dragons. Neve is a cynic private detective, fighting for a better future. Just like Dragon Age games of the past, romance will once again absolutely be part of Veilguard. Bioware revealed that we'll be able to romance any character regardless of the gender of our player character, meaning we can fall in love with any of the 7 companions if we choose. As a series that's home to a wealth of choices, many have been wondering how Dragon Age the Veilguard will address them, if at all. While it's been something of a question mark for quite some time, Bioware revealed in an IGN interview that the upcoming adventure will carry over 3 major decisions linked to Dragon Age Inquisition and your Inquisitor. The character creator is said to include a section where you can select tarot cards to reflect your past choices in Veilguard. You'll be asked whether or not you disbanded the Inquisition in the Trespasser DLC. Game director Corinne Bush revealed in an interview with IGN that Dragon Age the Veilguard will be mission-based to deliver the best narrative experience in a highly curated game. While it won't be going in the open world direction previously seen in Dragon Age Inquisition, Bush explained that the levels will open up along the way and some will have more exploration than others. Bioware has made it clear that it is approaching Dragon Age the Veilguard, which was then known as Dreadwolf, with a varied audience in mind to cater to both long-time fans and newcomers. A blog post back in 2022 reaffirmed that this will be an experience veteran players and those new to Thedas can enjoy. Dragon Age the Veilguard might be a new beginning, but it's also a continuation of what makes this franchise so impactful. With the developers at Bioware committed to delivering a rich experience, I'm optimistic we're in for an adventure that pulls at our heartstrings while challenging us morally and strategically. What are your hopes, your fears, your predictions for the Veilguard, and what elements of the series has resonated with you the most? Will you be picking up the game at launch or waiting to hear those early reviews? Let me know in the comments as we prep for what's bound to be an unforgettable chapter in the Dragon Age saga. I'll speak to you on the next edition of Everything We Know About.